Yo, what up, you guys? We concluded the early bird draw, and it's 4 p.m. today. You guys are gonna find out who won the $100 for your gas, your grass, or your whatever you guys want to spend it on. Cold hard cash giveaway. We've concluded the early bird. You guys don't get it twisted. We still got the my original first 50, and yes, you guys who won the $100 can still be eligible for the main prize, the $200 gift prize I'm gonna be giving away. Might even be more. Who knows? Um, 4 o'clock will be the $100 giveaway, though. You guys make sure and stay tapped in. You guys, it's 9:30 right now in the morning. You guys, this is the best time when I do my videos because, well, not only the kids went to school, but it also gives me clarity, and some of the stories I'm thinking about and some of the shit that happened back in the day that still sticks with me. And the story I'm about to tell you about my house in Moses Lake, um, it really meant a lot. These stories mean a lot to me, so I appreciate when you guys listen to the entirety of them and not just go halfways. And because sometimes it'll take me a minute to get to the moral of my story, but I usually like to keep you guys entertained while you're waiting for that suspense. So you guys, I will put a list out on my Facebook wall to show you guys the names of who are gonna be in the draw, and then we'll officially do the wheel tonight at 4 p.m. I'm going to be going live as well on my channel. So I'll be live on my YouTube, on my uh, Facebook, on my X, and on Instagram. I'll be going live on all four platforms at 4 o'clock just for the names, just for the contest, you guys. And I really appreciate and thank you for the support, those subscriptions you guys gave me. This means more to me than anything, you guys. This channel, I really dedicated my last few years to this channel, and I really appreciate anybody that supported it, stuck with me from the start. And we're gonna be doing another draw on the new sweaters, you guys, on the new merch. So you guys, we got some new you guys are gonna love them, you guys. They're sick. You guys are gonna love them. Just trust me. So we're gonna be doing a giveaway. Our next giveaway will be for our merch. That'll be a sweater as well as a sticker, a car sticker. If you guys really want to support us, and it's not one of those sticky ones that get stuck on your window and you got to start scraping it off. It's not one of those, you guys. It's just like peel it off, peel it off. So yeah, we'll be doing that for our next contest. And I don't want to get too carried away with the next contest because we're not even halfway through the first contest. Well, officially we are today at 4 o'clock. You guys will see who won the $100. But you guys know what I'm saying. Um, Sometimes I don't know whether to do a video and separate some of the content because I know a few of you, not a lot, but a few of you said that there's a lot of context in my videos, And like I said a minute ago, it'll take me a minute to get to the moral, but I'll keep you guys entertained for sure while you guys get there. So don't get that twisted. It's not like I'm gonna bore you for 5 minutes, No, I'm gonna give you some exciting stories, and we'll get there in 5 minutes. So yeah, let's get going on that one officially. Whoop up days. August 20th, 2012, you guys, our lives changed. Our lives changed. Okay, I was at the time, I don't know, when you're single and you're dating a bunch of crazies, and for sure, I'm not gonna keep this one close. I'm not, you guys know how it is. There's this crazy girl, and I won't mention her name because she's passed away since then. She passed away on an overdose, so I won't mention her name. Anyways, she was really crazy. My family didn't really like her because they knew she's kind of loco, and I'm not trying to say anything mean or nothing, guys. This is my story straight up. My family didn't like her. They didn't like her hanging around the house, and um, she used to drive around with her friend. Hey, his name's Arthur. And I'll give you guys his first name, but I won't give you his last name, man. Just for the purpose of um, putting his name out there. I still really have bitter feelings against him because I still see him today. Anyways, she came down. It was whoop up days, and everybody was gone because like all the boys got families, and they're always at whoop up days. And it was family lunch that day, so I was calling around, and everybody was at whoop up days, and I called the girl, and she says, "Well, we're at whoop up days. Oh, we're going to whoop up days. Do you want to come with us?" And I thought, "No, I don't want to go." Um, So I ended up staying, and I was hella bored, you guys. I was hella bored, and then nobody was around. Alden was gone. Colin was on his way back. Um, Alden was that's who I wanted to hang out with initially was Alden, but he had his kids and they went to the grounds. The only person I got a hold of was Colin, and he said, "I'm pulling in. I got some beer." So he pulled in, and then I went to his house, and it was very. I was so buck, you guys. I didn't even fucking want to stick around. So I ended up heading out, and I got into a little argument with him, and then I headed out. And I went to the house. I sit on the stairs, and I was just chilling out by myself. Obviously, I was just bored. That's when this fucking red vehicle pulls up. Uh, Arthur, what up? And he's like, not much, man. I went to Volbeat. Volbeat was wicked. Okay, just before I finish this sentence, I want to quickly go back and say something. Do you know the Arthur kid? I was just going through a breakup that time with my children's mother, and I got some Volbeat tickets for her, and I think it was for her birthday or for something. I can't remember. I think it was her birthday. Um, Volbeat was going to Medicine Hat. That's when Volbeat started out, you guys. They were just a small band back then. Now they're like fucking huge. Anyways, I end up keeping those tickets because I thought hell no, I'm not giving her these. So I end up keeping them. And then when August rolled around, and like I said, August 20th. I think the concert was on the 15th of that month. But anyways, I gave Arthur these tickets just because I didn't have no use for them. I didn't like Volbeat. I don't like the music. I didn't like them at all. So I gave um I gave Arthur those tickets, and he said that it was wicked. He's like, "Oh, I had a wicked time." That should be like a ticket, and that should be a lifetime friendship after that. Because I would like someone to say, "Oh, Eric, here's some Volbeat tickets," and just out of nowhere, and then yeah. So, anyways, I gave the kid a good time. He went to go see Volbeat on my behalf. So, anyways, a couple days later, you guys, fast forward it, then I'll get back to my story of August 20th, 5 days later. Hey, you guys, I left Colin's house. I was mad, and I went back to the house. That's when Arthur pulled up. And he started telling me about that concert. He's like, Eric, fuck, it was wicked. There wasn't too many people there, but it was wicked. And I was like, oh, right on, Arthur. Anyways, Arthur ends up going to the concert, and at the time, the girl I was checking out, that was his friend, hey, and boys being boys, hey, I questioned her and I told her, hey, what's up with Arthur? She's like, oh no, he's just my friend, hey, and I was like, okay, right on. Anyways, I talked to Arthur around about a couple days after the concert, and he was telling me, um, I don't know, like he was kind of like hinting around that he liked the girl that I was with. And I made a joke, okay? I was like, yeah, just share her. And it was just a joke. And he ended up getting mad. Hey, he's like, no, don't talk to my friend don't talk to me about my friend like that. And I was like, yeah, she's your friend, but she's my girlfriend. So what the fuck, man? He ends up saying, he just snapped like in a second. He's like, "Fuck you, man!" Oh! He punched me in the face. That's right, you guys. He punched me in the face because I had my hand like this in the window, and I was talking to the girl. She was driving, and I found it funny because she used to always want to drive my car. And I was always like, "No way, man, you're crazy. No one drives my car." And I never let this girl drive my car. Arthur lets her drive his vehicle, and that's when because I went to the passenger side, and I thought she was on the passenger side, not knowing that she was on the driver's side. So I stuck my head in like the window like this, and I was talking to them, and I didn't bother switching sides. I was like, "Oh wow, you're driving, cool." And Arthur's all pissed. He's like, "Have a shot, hey?" And I can see the bottle had backwash. It had backwash in there, so that's the reason why I didn't have a shot. Hey, I was like, "No, I'm good." And he's like, "Have a fucking shot, man." And he started kind of getting aggressive, and I said, "I don't want a fucking shot, man. If you want to have a shot, give me a clean bottle." "Oh, you're too good for my shit." I told him, "No, I'm not too good for your shit. Matter of fact, if I was too good for you at all, I wouldn't have given you those fucking Volbeat tickets. Because I was already upset from arguing with Colin. I didn't really want to feel like getting snapped at, especially by this cat who was driving my girlfriend around at the time. I was like, what the fuck, man? That sounds kind of fucking retarded, man. I was like, Arthur, don't talk to me like that, man. And he's like, well, what are you gonna do about it? I'm like, I ain't gonna do nothing about it, Arthur. All I'm telling you is don't start talking shit. If you're in blackout mode, you're in blackout mode. And my hand was still like this in the window, and then just his hand snapped. So, oh, what the fuck? He had his seatbelt on. I just grabbed his sweater and I just started smoking him through the window, and he couldn't move because the seatbelt was on. So the seatbelt was on him, and he couldn't do nothing. So I started fucking wailing on him. I told that girl, "You better fucking drive right now. You fucking drive away right now." And he said, "Let's go get my gun. Let's go get my gun." I didn't believe him because I had a gun too, but I wasn't flexing around with it. Well, I got caught with it, but that's another story for another time. But at the time when this happened, I wasn't flexing it, and it was just a 22 handgun, guys. It was just a Ruger. It was a Ruger 22, German style. I think it was a 12. Yeah, 12. One in the chamber and 12. Anyways, Arthur said, "Let's go get my gun," and he drove off. And I didn't think anything. All I thought was, "Oh fuck this bitch," and I walked back inside the house. That's in I don't know, a couple hours passed, you guys. About 2 hours passed. This girl came walking in from the store. She was at the store. I think his vehicle is parked at the store from where we stayed in Moses Lake. The blue house, you can see the gas station, the co-op or whatever it's called. Anyways, Gas Plus. I, I seen that vehicle and I seen her get off, and she started walking up. And then she got to the house, and then I answered the door, and I was like, "What's up?" And she was like, "Oh no, I was like scared of Arthur. He freaked me out." Like, well, she just went with him, because I was pretty upset too. And she was like, "No, no, I just want to chill." And I was like, "All right, fuck, chill, whatever." And I should have knew something was up, you guys. Fuck, man, I didn't know something was up. I don't know till today if this girl had this planned with him. That's an I heard my brother run in. He said, "Eric, someone bumped dad's car." And I heard a thud, like boom. He bumped my dad's car right in front of the house. Fuck, I felt bad. You guys, I felt really bad for that. For the whole, like, my dad had that car for a couple of years after that. But fuck it, I just felt like shit because of that dent he had. I ended up paying like a $1,500 tab on it. But that's another story. Anyways, you guys, I looked out and Arthur jumped off, and I thought he had a bat, you guys, because the sun was just glittering. It was just sunrise, so the sun was reflecting off his weapon. I thought it was a bat, I could take a bat, I thought. So I ran out of the house and I charged that. And right on the walkway, I still remember then he put his hand up and I seen the glitter from the sun. You know, the glimmer of like a shing shing. I was like, oh fuck, this guy's got a fucking sword, like a katana sword, an actual katana sword. I can just hear I was like, oh fuck, this guy's gonna chop me. I just had time to like, I fell back, got back up on my 2 feet, and I ran in and I locked the door and he started smashing the front windows. So I was like, oh fuck, he smashed the windows just to get in. Fuck, I prayed, and you guys, I got love for my nephew Tonka, Wolfchild, Jordan Wolfchild Jr. Guys, this guy's fucking solid. He's on the street right now, and if you guys see my nephew right now, you guys shake his hand because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing these videos today. Tonka was on the couch sleeping, and when that kid started busting the windows, he took off out. I thought he took off home. I was like, "Fuck, man, this guy just left." I was looking for a bat, and when adrenaline is rushing through your head, you guys, or through your body, you can't really think. And I couldn't find a bat, and this kid was charging at me, and he made it right into the house, and he got into the living room, and then Tonka came from the front door. He says Tonka went out the back door when I thought he took off, but he didn't take off. He ran around to the front. He ran in the front window because it was busted, and he grabbed that kid with a chokehold from behind. But that kid sliced him right here. But then he couldn't grab him, but that's when we all rushed him and grabbed him and brought him down. And I ran to my dad's room and I found a bat. I found that bat. It was a metal bat, and I just started whacking his arm till he let it go. And you guys, we were so upset that he did that because my uncle Aaron was sleeping beside the window like this when all the glass came down, and Mallory was pregnant that time with shout out to the little guy, Cohen. I think his name's Cohen. Um, Mallory was right pregnant, and Uncle Aaron was just shaking. Well, I just went to town on him with that bat, guys. He wouldn't let go of that sword, machete sword, whatever you want to call it. It's a machete, actually, guys. Or no, a katana sword. The real thin, razor sharp ones, because it was slicing through everything it was touching. It sliced through the wall, it sliced through the couch, and that thing almost sliced me. So, oh, I just went to town on him, you guys. I'm pretty sure he broke his arm and his legs. And you guys, the fucked up part was this kid had so much adrenaline in his body, he was able to walk. Because when the he walked, like we didn't beat him to the pulp, but we kind of did beat him to the pulp because he's gonna try to kill us. And if you're gonna kill somebody and someone beats you to the pulp, I think that that's a better outcome for you. So this kid um, was at the psych ward 2 days before this happened. I talked to him 2 days on the 15th, on the 17th, and the 18th. Out of those 2 days, he flipped out on his grandma. He beat his grandma up, and the cops arrested him. And his grandma told the cops that he wasn't all there, so they brought him to the psych ward. He went to the psych ward, and his grandma got him out that same day. So that's how this kid belonged in the institution when he came to my house that day. So both his legs were broken on his arm. And you guys, we threw him out of the house and called the cops. And when we looked out, he was walking. Then the girl came out of my room and she tried to grab me when I was hitting this kid, trying to get the sword out of his hand. That's why I tell today I think that she had something to do with it because I was like, what the fuck? So when we're done throwing this kid out, we grabbed him. He left a 60 pounder like this is where it's full. We ended up kicking her out. We told her, "Get out of here, you troublemaker! I don't ever see you again. Get out of here!" And that's the last time that we saw that person. Anyways, we chased her out, and when we looked out, the girl helped him up, and she helped him walk to the hospital. He stayed in the hospital for a couple of days, and the cop came over to the house. Right away, the cop came. They came over and they asked us what happened, and we told them, we like this kid came in and he was all aggressive. If he wanted to hurt us, and that cop said, "You know what? I'm gonna tell you guys something. Um, you guys are lucky that you did what you did because this kid was gonna kill somebody. He had intentions of killing somebody when they came in the door." And I was like, "Oh wow." I was like, "Crap, that's crazy." I was like, "Wow, like what happened?" That's when the cop told us his grandma he assaulted his grandmother, and then his grandmother ended up taking him out of the psych ward that same day because they're going to bring him to jail. She didn't want him to go to jail. They brought him to the psych ward and they released him to her custody. And that's why he was supposed to be in the mental or in the psychiatric ward. So I didn't mean to say that. I almost said something different. But yeah, they brought him to the psychiatric ward, and I don't know. That's where he spent the majority of his time after that. But yeah, you guys, this Arthur kid, I don't know, like it was crazy. I just gave the kid Volbeat tickets, like I treated him really good, gave him weed, hooked him up, and I don't know. I was like, he just came back and wanted to kill somebody. I don't know if it was like jealousy or what till today, but I don't know. This kid wanted to hurt somebody, and it was going to be my family. So you guys tell today, I really love my nephew Tonka, Jordan Jr. You guys see Jordan, you guys help him out. He's on the street right now. He's fighting addiction right now. He's going through something. So yeah, yeah, he saved my life that morning. And we had the cop said we won't press any charges and we won't go through anything if you can provide us the sword that he had. So we gave him the sword. It was along the fence line when we went outside. It was like perfectly embedded into the fence. We grabbed it and the cop took it and he's like, "Wow, this is sharp." He even tested it on his glove. He was like, "Wow, this is sharp, man. Somebody would have died here today. You guys are really lucky to have this outcome." And like it's back to mental health issues, you guys. Like mental health, like he was schizophrenic, you guys. I didn't know that. And he had a schizophrenic episode on us. And you guys, his leg was broken, and he walked. Both his legs were broken, and he walked to the hospital. You guys, mental health issues. I want to do a video on that because I know I'm so eager to tell you the story about my cousin Bobo, and um, I don't want to sway off, so I'll save that for another video, you guys. But yeah, you guys, this happened August 20th, 2012, and that was crazy, you guys. It's bananas. It was outrageous. I hope you guys like this video, and I have plenty more of these ones coming out. I'm gonna go through my list of my videos, and if you guys want to do the same, I oblige you to. Let me know what video you want me to fix up because now I have a little bit of a studio going on, and I have a better equipment. Some of my videos that I recorded in the early days were kind of just like with a cell phone, and it wasn't as clear as you can hear it now. So you guys make sure stay tapped in. I hope you like this story. I got some more like it. And yeah, I'll release them later on today. But you guys remember the contest at 4 o'clock today. Stay tapped in, and I'll be going live, and we'll be doing a $100 giveaway, guys. This is just for the early bird draw, you guys. I repeat, this is for the early bird draw. Peace out, you guys.